What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can create an awesome wipe-on text using only your phone. So let's roll this awesome preview intro and get into today's video. Now the very first thing you want to do is you want to download Pixelabs and KineMaster. Both are free apps on the Google Play Store. So you want to open up Pixelabs and it's going to bring you this blank screen like this. So how we're going to do this, we're going to go to the double square here, make the background transparent. We can leave the size what it is. You can leave it as a square, or you can leave it as a profile picture. Either way, it's the same size, but you want to make sure that the background is transparent. You're going to make a PNG image. You're going to go over to text, type our text. For the purposes of this video, we're going to type in dope intro. You know what? We'll just type in intro, just to be simple. We're going to change the style to this so we can actually see what we're working with. Go ahead and increase the size, max it out. And this is the kicker right here. On the fonts, the preferred font for this is the brush style stroke font, which I already have it on here. It's Gloss and Bloom. A great website to go for free fonts is defont.com. I'll put a link down below. You click on it, you can go find numerous fonts you want. But the font I'm using for this tutorial is called Gloss and Bloom. We're going to select that, and we're going to shrink it a little bit so we can see. Now, the issue with this is the eye is cut off, and it's because I've figured out after using Pixelabs for well over a year now, is in order to get the letters exactly where you want them without any cutoff, before you text anything, you put a space before and you put a space after. Little life hack there. And so we got to shrink this once more just so we can get in there. Stretch this out so you see all the letters. There we go. We're going to increase it to 175. I think that'll be good. Relative position right in the center. You don't need the shadow effect on it. I mean, if you want it to have a little depth to it, you can leave it. But I like to remove the shadow effect. I also like to remove the stroke. Just for what we're doing with this video, it's always better to leave the stroke off of there. Let's see what this looks like. There we go. Yeah, we gotta decrease it a lot. Let's go to 250. You want it relatively big, but also not too big to where it's all the letters are being cut off. So that's centered right there. Then we go to save as image. I like to save my dimensions as ultra high. It makes it look a little bit more crisp. So once you save that, we're going to hop over to KineMaster real quick. Alright, now once you've opened up the KineMaster app, you're going to want to click on the big round circle right there in the center with the plus on it. Aspect ratio is 16:9. That's the aspect ratio of all of YouTube videos. Now to start this, you want to pick the media layer, the main video layer. It can be a drone shot, it could be a macro cinematography shot, what have you. I like using drone shots of like mountains and lakes. And so for this one, we're going to go to media, going to go to download. Now I downloaded these straight from YouTube. You can go to YouTube and type in stock drone footage or stock drone footage for free. There's numerous stock footage of just like drones flying over cities, over mountains, bridges, pretty much anything you can think of. There's plenty of videos you can find. And what you do is you save the video link, you go to clipconverter.cc. I'll put a link to that as well so you know what I'm talking about. And it'll convert the video over give you a download link, you download it, and save it to your device. So for this one, we're going to be using this mountainscape here, but I got to trim it because it saved all of the video. So we're going to trim it right here where the outro starts. So we'll do 27.5, and you click on it, scissors, trim to the right of the playhead, save. There we go. We're also going to remove the audio from it because there is sound on it, so we're just going to remove it. And here we go. This is the drone footage that we have, that we're working with, that we're going to put our text that we made in Pixelabs, we're going to put it over this. So you want to find a good spot for you to put it on there. Just like so. So we're going to be putting it right here as soon as it changes over. So it goes right there and cuts to right there. So we're going to be putting it right about 7 seconds. So you got to remember that. Now go back to the KineMaster home screen. Click on New Project, 16 by 9. We're going to go to Media Layer, Background, just an all black background. We're going to leave it at 10 seconds for right now. We're going to go to Layer, Media, go to Pixelab, click on the intro or whatever text you made, increase the size of it to where it's relatively nice right there, keep it in the center. Just like so. And so we have our intro. Now, here's the fun part. You get to draw on it now. So we're going to go back to layer, go to handwriting. We're going to change the color or the size of it to the largest size we can. The color is going to be black. You got to make sure that it is black so it blends in with your background. Now, for making this wipe on text, you got to start from the back and work your way towards the front. And follow the strokes where you think they're going to be at. So we're going to start right here with the O. And we got to remove that. So I messed that up. And just follow the letters backwards. Yeah, I messed all that up. So we're going to try this again. Okay, we're just going to delete the handwriting thing. It's a little bit tricky with this, so layer, handwriting. I'm going to go all the way around it. Come on. You want to try to make sure there's no white left over. Like so. And then whoop, whoop, like that. And so we're going to hit that little check mark and it saves it. Now you won't be able to see it on there. So here's the fun part. Where we're going to put this at, we're going to click on the handwriting again. We're going to go to the animation, the outro animation. So here's erase by stroke. Erase in order. See what I mean by how it looks? It looks kind of cool, but we want it to be somewhat fast so it blends in like somebody's actually writing it on the screen. I think 0.5 seconds should work for this, so we're going to hit that and then just play it. And I know it's the ending of it, so like that. So now the next thing to do here is we're going to cut our intro text in half, trim to the right, handwriting. We're going to do the same thing with the handwriting, trim to the right. Now it should still keep that whole outro animation to it. Like so. Alright. So here's the next fun part. I figured this out yesterday, so gotta make sure that this is lined up perfectly. We go to Layer, go to Media, Pixelab, bring back in that intro, and you got to make this the same size as what you have here, which that looks good. I mean, so go there. And we got to find this, trim to the right, and let's play it. It should, if you did it the right way, it should stay like that. I mean, there's a little jump where it comes. That darn bat's calling me. Alright, so we made this just slightly too big. Where's the center line? Yeah, it's slightly too big. It's a little bit of a trial and error and adjusting everything. But once you get the hang of it, it should work out just the way you want it to. Alright, so you got it how you want it. This is when you hit the little save icon. You go to save. I always export mine at the highest bit rate, HD 720p, 30 frame rate. You can save it however you want to. So you export project. And once that gets through exporting and saving to your device, we're gonna go back to the KineMaster home screen and go to the drone footage that you chose. And like I said, mine was the whole mountain scenery. So we're gonna go back to edit. And the spot that we decided on was 7 seconds, which is when it comes in fully right there. So 7 seconds, we're going to go hit Layer, Media, Export. The video that we just made, bring that into it. Going to hit the check mark there by accident. I don't know if this right here is all based on preference. Like if you want it as big as the screen or small, you can put it like that. Now, the thing to remember right here is you got all that black square and you got to get rid of it. So in order to get rid of it, we go to, where is it at? Blending. You're going to go down to blending, not overlay, normal. And hit screen. And you can adjust the opacity if you want it to still be see-through. I want it like that bright white, just brush stroke on there. So we're going to hit check mark, push play just to test it. Looking good so far. Now, saw that little blip in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to, we got to find where it starts at. So right here. We're going to cut that, trim to the left. We're going to slide this down. Oops, not that, undo. Select this, slide it down. We want it to start roughly right here. Like so. So at 7 seconds, that's where we want it to start at. So that's the reason why we made extra like length of it. Now we're gonna fade this out animation. I'm gonna fade. Give it a 1 second fade. Like so. So it should fade out. just like that. And once you're done with that, you're happy with it, just go hit save, go to export, and then you just sit there and wait. And then you finish up your video with whatever project you're working on, throw that intro in there, upload it to YouTube, Facebook, Mixer, Twitch maybe, whatever video, social media video you want to use it for. I mean, it's totally up to you. And you don't have to use the exact same footage that I use or necessarily the same process. If you find an easier process, by all means go for it. But this is me showing you how you can do a simple, effective, nice cinematic style intro for any type of video you want. But that's all I got for you guys today. If this was helpful, if you enjoyed it, please do drop a like for me down below. And do consider subscribing to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.